What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video, man. I missed you guys, man. Just to give you a little update, I didn't do any videos throughout the week because, as you guys know, I now live in Texas, and it was a horrible winter storm out here. My electricity was off and on all week long. So I went to do a video one of the days. The first day that the winter storm happened, I had electricity for like an hour or something. I went to record a high five video and I was uploading it, and right before it uploaded, my electricity went down. So I told myself, look, I'm not doing another video until they get the electricity back up and stable. It is back up. We're good to go, man. Prayers out to all the families that struggled with that out here in Texas. I know there's a lot of people who went without electricity like the entire time and it never even popped on at all for them. Mine, luckily, was off and on, so we were able to keep some sort of relevance of heat in our house while it was like negative degrees outside. But yeah, prayers out to the people who didn't get that lucky and who went through a lot, like pipes bursting and stuff like that. I know a lot of people went through some down times living in Texas this week. So prayers out to y'all. Hopefully everything works out okay. Everything gets settled out. But now that the world is going back to a bit of relevancy of normal, at least for me right now, my electricity is back. My house is normal temperature. And outside is starting to warm up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get straight into this high five. Once again, I'm sorry I had no high five videos. As always, starting Monday, you know I take the weekends off anyway. Starting Monday, I will be doing a video every single day, all right? As long as we don't have another winter storm in Texas, all right? You never know. It could go from 90 degrees to like a blizzard here in Texas. So, anyways, happy to be back, man. And as you guys know, as always, drop a like down below and comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. We have an optimizer over there. We get the lines and all that good stuff over there. We have been dominating. We have lost like 3 times in an entire month. Okay, it has been fantastic. We have been absolutely dominating. The only reason we've lost a few of those times is because of last minute changes that I've made with injury news that has come out, and unfortunately, the original guy did better. That happens sometimes in DFS, but honestly, like 8 to 9 of the times in the 14-day streak that we just had, it ended up helping us. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day in DFS, regardless if it works out or not, that is one of the most important things in DFS. Regardless of any other information you want to get from people, you want to watch you want to read like help books and shit like that about DFS, the most important thing is being able to stay on top of it and grab value when it appears with the injury news. All right? So let's get straight into this, man. Starting off at point guard, Fred VanVleet. There are couple Raptors that I love today, regardless if they played yesterday or not. I don't give a shit. They're still a little too cheap with no Lowry. Both VanVleet and Siakam always tend to show up in this situation. Minnesota is a bad defense. I absolutely love this spot here. I think VanVleet pops back in a big way. He did get 39 yesterday against Milwaukee, and then his price dropped by 100. This is just fantastic. I love when a guy's price drops after an okay game, because now we all know his potential. I mean, the dude's got over 50 easily. Okay, going against Minnesota, this is a great spot for Fred VanVleet. I like these Toronto guys because like I said, they're both under 8K still. No Lowry, they both get solid bumps. Fred VanVleet goes up to like 1.3 something of fantasy points a minute. Siakam stays fairly low, but he's just more active. He's like 1.2, something like that. But either way, both these guys are fantastic options today. I love some Toronto guys, and I'll definitely be grabbing some of them. At shooting guard, this feels like just a misplaced price, in my opinion. Andrew Wiggins at only 6K. We need 30 for 5X, and he pretty much hits that on a fairly consistent basis. He can go down to 24s and 25 ranges sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's a solid matchup against Orlando, where Buddy Hield dropped 34, Kelly Oubre dropped 38, Gary Trent got 32, RJ Barrett just almost got 30. Andrew Wiggins feels pretty safe to me to hit that 5X, and at 6K, he feels a little cheap to me, so I like Andrew Wiggins a lot. He's a very solid option. Chris Middleton has let some people down last few nights against Toronto. I'm calling a bounce back spot here for Chris Middleton. At the end of the day, look, with Drew Holiday off the floor, Chris Middleton goes up to averaging over 1.4 fantasy points per minute. Okay? That is elite company. That is pretty damn good. And Middleton also plays a good amount of minutes. Regardless if he played yesterday or not, doesn't really matter. He's going to play 35 plus minutes as long as this game stays fairly competitive. I love Chris Middleton here at 7-6. And just, again, man, he's just a guy who his price hasn't been this cheap since they played Denver February 8th. And when he was 7-5 when they played Denver February 8th, he dropped 63 out of nowhere. Okay? The fact that he's had some kind of up and down spots the last about 4 games or so, I'm expecting him to bounce back here and have a great game. Like I said, with Drew off, he gets a solid bump. He was held fairly in check against Toronto a few times, but I'm expecting a bounce back spot here. Love Chris Middleton in this matchup. All right. Last but not least, at the center position, I'm going to have a lot of this guy. Willie Hernan Gomez. Where is he? Guillermo Hernan Gomez. However, whatever his, how do you say his name? Hold on. All right, I'll call him G. G Hernan Gomez at center. Steven Adams is doubtful to play. So, but remember, not only is Hernan Gomez going to get a bump, which Hernan Gomez might be chalk of all chalk, okay? The dude absolutely dominated last game, played 28 minutes. This is a guy who, when he gets minutes, he dominates. So if he's going to get around 30 minutes, you have to play him, okay? I mean, just plain and simple. Don't overthink it. But don't forget, with Steven Adams out, that's going to help Zion Williamson on the boards. Brandon Ingram's going to get more rebounds. Jackson Hayes off the bench is going to get. So, go through that team and figure out which guys you really, really want to focus on. But Hernan Gomez is the guy you need to start with. At only 3.9, love Hernan Gomez here in this situation, man. I mean, look, he got 27 and 19 minutes against Memphis off the bench. Okay, he got 25 and 22 minutes against Dallas. He got 38 and 25 minutes against Houston. Then he went up to 29 minutes with Steven Adams getting banged up in that last game. He got 33. His upside is like in the 50s if he plays 30 minutes. He can possibly hit that 45, 50 range. All right, so this is a situation where you don't need to overthink it. Hernan Gomez is obviously a guy who benefits in this situation. As long as Steven Adams does miss, he's doubtful as of now of recording this video. If he misses, Hernan Gomez is going to be fantastic, okay? Let everybody else overthink it and not play him. At the end of the day, when you get a free square like this, you just play it and differentiate somewhere else, all right? And that's it, y'all. We got Fred VanVleet and Siakam with Kyle Lowry out. Andrew Wiggins, just a price play, really. Outside of Wiseman and those guys still being out. But at 6K, I mean, it feels too cheap, man. Okay? I mean, I've been killed by Wiggins many times in my life. Wiggins has screwed me over many times in my life. But at the end of the day, Andrew Wiggins is the cheapest he's been all season long. At 6K, I just verified that just now while I'm talking to you. Andrew Wiggins has not been 6,000 all year. I believe the lowest he's been is 6.2. 6.2 is the lowest he's been all season. Now you're getting him at 6K. It just feels a little too cheap. Now, is this dude the most consistent guy in the world? No. Is there a chance he could bust? Yes. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, I love the price. Now, if there's value that pops up at the guard position, like a big dog is ruled out and a guard really starts popping, then yeah, I will look to replace Wiggins. Like out of this high five, Wiggins would probably be one of the first guys I look to try to get off of. Okay? Just because of his up and down nature, right? And having a guy like Steph Curry who shoots the ball as much as he does. Like having a guy like Kelly Oubre who's been shooting the ball more on the team as well. So Wiggins is in a great spot, though, at 6K, and I love him. So Fred VanVleet, Andrew Wiggins, Chris Middleton, no Drew. Remember, he gets a solid bump. The last 4 games or so, he's been kind of average, but he's going to blow up here soon, and I want him when he does. Siakam and then Hernan Gomez at 3.9 with Steven Adams doubtful as of right now. If Steven Adams plays, you don't want him, okay? But if Steven Adams misses, he's damn near a lock. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad, man. Let's continue to dominate DFS. Thank you guys for joining me as always. And like I said, high fives are back consistently come Monday as long as another blizzard doesn't hit your boy's house. All right? Prayers out to everybody who struggled with the blizzard stuff. Hopefully everybody gets their lights on soon and everybody's able to get back to normal life. Prayers out to you guys. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.